Going back down to get Sly's key. Again. Cannot believe that I forgot that, honestly. Like, I'm kind of mad at myself for that. Is that who I am now? Am I just going to be mad at myself constantly? I was dealing with a lot of stuff, so of course I forgot about it. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be real happy when this isn't a problem I have to deal with anymore. Alright, gotta find that key. And find out whether or not I want to be the one to contain the radiance. Finding the key might take me a while. So maybe instead of focusing on the negatives, I should focus on some of the positives of this incredibly terrible burden that's been put on me. Like, for instance... Actually, I was being sarcastic about this, but that's actually a pretty big one. So, the Radiance's infection is a huge problem that affects me and everyone I know. But it's a problem I have a pretty good degree of control over. Like, I'd say silver linings, but really that's kind of a golden one. Because yeah, if I screw up, it could be really bad, but if I do a really good job, I could change people's lives. And 5 years. 5 years of what happened to Mila not being able to happen anymore is... That's real tempting. I'd do almost anything for that, and I have an opportunity to. But what happens to me? And that's not even a rhetorical question. I don't know what happens if I go into the black egg. I know I can fail, but I don't know anything else. Like, do I fight the Radiance physically? Is it like a metaphorical thing? Do I don't know, just sit there silently with it and whoever blinks loses? Oh, it's just right here. I probably walked past this desk like 5 times. Well, I hardly needed to do anything, but I do feel kind of accomplished. Alright. Oh, well, I might as well look around here a little bit more. I mean, if the key was that easy to find, there's probably a lot of other stuff that I just straight up missed. And Hornet was right, it's really beautiful this time of year. Maybe I just, I don't know, take in the sights. Take a tiny break from all of the regular stuff that I have to deal with.
You've come back to me.
Oh, shit. Listen, I'm sorry I woke you up in the first place. I was going through some stuff.
No need to apologize. You showed me the light. Now the infection has taken me. It has given me new life.
What? But your memory's still there. What? Why can't you just stop?
That's the secret I found. If you fight the rage, if you try to drown the screaming, it breaks you until you have nothing left. But if you listen to it, feel its rage and scream in tune, it accepts you. And it gives you so much strength!
What? So you just get angry and it cures you?
It's not a cure, it's acceptance of its anger. Nothing but anger, deep ancient anger. If you've avoided it all your life, the infection breaks you. But if you answer it, you become something much more than yourself. You become part of a whole. And that one part is stronger than you ever were alone. I must thank you for this. Thank you for waking me. Thank you for showing me its power. And now I will thank you by drowning you in the beautiful, glorious light.
I'm sorry.
Again, there is no need to apologize. Any pain I feel or self I've lost is menial in comparison to all I've gained.
No, I'm just sorry I have to kill you. Had to come to terms with that at some point. Well, now I know something new about the infection. It can just be used as a weapon, which is very scary, and also probably what the Traitor Lord is doing. Oh shit, and I think I missed a pretty big opportunity to read his mind and figure out more about this. Yeah, but then again, maybe that's for the best, because when I read Hornet's mind, yeesh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let the Hornet live in blissful ignorance that I ever did that for the rest of her life. That's probably for the best. But in that case, should I do it at all then? Because, I mean, people might not want me to know the inner thoughts that they have. I'd be pretty upset if someone did that to me, too, probably. Well, okay, yeah, I mostly say my thoughts out loud, but I only say my thoughts out loud when there's no one around to hear it except for me and you. And you are just there to listen to my thoughts and not do anything else. I don't think. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you're just someone I made up so that I have someone to talk to. Oh, hey!
Hello there, little gardener. How are you?
Well, I got to the bottom and found out I was a jar to hold the radiance, and a disappointing one.
Ah, a vessel. That's right, and so you are. And I'm sorry about your lot. The feeling of losing your destiny, even if it is grim, is a miserable feeling.
Well, maybe I can still fulfill it.
Oh?
I could take my brother's place.
Replace the Hollow Knight to contain the radiance? Is that even possible?
Maybe, but I don't know if I'd want to even if it was.
You might not be surprised to hear. If it is possible, I think you should.
Okay, why?
When I last saw you, you decided to become a gardener. Look down there at the glowing town. Do you know what I see?
What?
A seed. A seed of a new world. One that is currently very delicate. And if the infection were to reach it, well...
Right. And if they had another 5 years...
That I do remember well. It was 5 years between outbreaks. I had left Hollowness by the time the second bout hit, but I do remember hearing about it. Looking at that town now, even within 1 year, so much could be done. The well could be blocked, the entrance to these caverns could be sealed, all that still remains uninfected could be evacuated, and the new world grows on the top, with the evil sealed below. Not a perfect solution, but I'm not sure there is a perfect solution to this problem.
And if I did even better, if I gave them a long time...
Even more solutions could be found, even ones that could save you from your struggle and still hold the infection at bay. A cure even.
So, maybe there are some good reasons to go through with it. Maybe I could give everyone something if I do that.
You say you're a disappointment, but I still see a gardener. You still have the heart of one. Maybe you simply don't want to water the plants daily, but rather dig a river for them so they could get water at their leisure.
Yeah. Oh, I've kind of also been dealing with another moral quandary. How immoral is reading minds?
Could you explain further?
So, I got this nail that grabs thoughts before they get into the dream, and I can hear the thoughts.
Oh, that is a quandary. I'd say in general it's probably immoral, but we live in an abnormally immoral place and time, so I suppose it's down to the situation. But you've shown good judgment so far. Your hands might be the best place to put that power.
Alright, thanks. You've given me a little bit more to think about. So I think I'm gonna go think about it a little bit more. Well, that's something I never really thought about. What if everything just ends up okay if I do this? Like, they board up the well, nobody can get the infection anymore, and then they make a cure and just take me out. I mean, it's kind of best case scenario, but, like, even if they just boarded up the well and no one could get the infection anymore, that might be enough. Oh, wow, yeah, the guys shooting lasers are new. What is even up here? Oh, this sure is a place. This is a kind of interesting place, too. Hello, big statue. Big statue of the Radiance, huh? Well, I bet whoever built you probably had some thoughts for me. Maybe he still does?
Careful, Zola. These steps are treacherous.
Oh, I've been blind for as long as I've had your job. If I was going to trip on a rock and die, I would have done it years ago and gotten it over with. Where are we, anyway?
This was the last place the Radiance was seen, in the kingdom, I suppose. I'm here to share one final memory, one that seems pertinent in these times.
Trying to keep one final seer secret from your apprentice so she doesn't take all your business?
This is a personal memory, one I'd kept from you.
Well, now you have me interested.
One where I made a choice you might disapprove of. Not a new phenomenon, of course, but one that I might have lost your respect over.
There's still time enough for that, old man. And I think it'll take more than one memory.
I was here, right here when she spoke with the Pale King. Our people had forsaken her light and her ideals. And for those who had not, they spoke the words of the Pale King as though they came out of the mouth of the Radiance. I might have been able to stop this infection, or at least slow it if I would have made a different choice.
You're playing a dangerous game with those thoughts.
The truly dangerous thought is that if I had made that other choice, what happened to you might not have.
I suppose I'll be the judge of that then, won't I? Show me.
Guess signs don't get a lot more clear than that, huh? Alright, I think I'll do it.
Do what exactly?
I think I'll take the knight's place.
Ah, good.
So, when do I start? Should I just start heading up there now?
Oh my, no. No, you're not yet ready. First, you must strengthen that dream nail enough to be able to enter the dream at your leisure. To even get into the egg, you'd need to break the seal the dreamers are holding. And you'll need to be in the dream to do that.
Oh, alright. How do I make the nail stronger?
Our world will sometimes sprout plants that hold dream energy. Those will certainly help. Also, defeating souls trapped on this plane and dissipating them into the dream. These can both infuse the nail with dream energy I can use to sharpen it.
So, just look around?
More or less. Though, do you know what truly makes a great warrior?
Lateral thinking?
No. Money. And that's why you'll want to go to the Colosseum. It's a very good place to earn money.
You might be right. Okay, I'll head back over there. I made my decision. I'm containing the radiance. It is the thing that I'm going to do. That has been decided. I'm done with trying to figure out that decision. But not right yet. I apparently have a couple things to do, and that's kind of a huge relief. But it's also a huge relief to just kind of have a path to walk on. And I could do some real good with it. Yeah. First step is in here. Let's go.